Welcome to Green Biz Studio. I'm Katie Fehrenbacher, Senior Writer and Analyst covering transportation for Green Biz, and I'm speaking with Geraldine Barnuevo, who's the Senior Manager for Environmental Strategies and Sustainability at General Motors. Hi, Geraldine.
Good morning, Katie. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. So Geraldine, GM had big news this week. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we are super excited here at GM. Mary announced yesterday during the Barclays Automotive Conference that we are going to be investing $7 billion in addition to the $20 billion that we already announced in our EV and AV portfolio. So that means that we are really accelerating the launch of our portfolio of EV products in the US. We want to be number one in the US. We're committed to that. You are going to see 30 launches between now and 2025 with new EV products.
Exciting. And there's a big one coming out next year, right? Tell me about that.
It is the Hammer EV. We are really excited about that product. It's sold out when we announced it and we put out there, the opportunity, we gave the people the opportunity, our customers, to reserve the cars. It sold out. It is a car we really know our truck customers, and we are hoping that this vehicle is going to exceed expectations.
And then, but beyond electrification of the vehicle lineup, GM has big plans to be a zero-emission automaker by 2025, and a lot of pieces are involved with that. What else will GM be doing to get there and to meet that goal?
Well, we're working on that, on our vision for 2050. But in addition to our vehicle portfolio that we think that is key, because 77% of our greenhouse gases emissions come from our vehicles. So we are committed to that all electric future. Another of the areas that we are working on is our scope 2, the electricity that we buy from our utility providers, and we are investing heavily in that area as well. We are committing by 2030 to have all our manufacturing sites in the US powered with renewable energy, and we will get there by 2040 globally. So, and that is important as well because we need to incentivize that type of investment. So we not only have the electric vehicle, but we have the energy to power that vehicle coming from renewable sources.
Yeah, and materials plays a role in this as well, right? How is GM kind of working on more sustainable materials?
Definitely, 18% of our footprint comes from the materials that we buy. And we know that one company alone will not be able to make this happen. So we're partnering first with our suppliers, but we already announced our commitment to have 50% of our materials in our vehicles coming from sustainable sources by 2030.
Interesting. What types of sustainable sources are kind of most interesting or most relevant for GM?
Well, we are working with our steel suppliers and metal suppliers in incorporating more post-consumer, post-industrial content in that material, so it will reduce mining and other extraction of raw product. But we are also working with biomaterials. So how can we replace some of the material in our vehicle, the more traditional ones, with biomaterials that are biodegradable, among other, really good characteristics.
Interesting. And GM, is constantly evolving to meet these 2050 goals, and you have some evolution in the sustainability goal process. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. We are wrapping up this year with our 10-year manufacturing commitments. We are going to be announcing our progress on that in our sustainability report next year, but even more exciting, we are working in the next generation of our sustainability goals. And we are being very ambitious on that. You're going to hear news about that during Q1, but we are stretching ourselves, and we are definitely committed to be part of the solution.
Very interesting. Well, thank you so much. I was just speaking with Geraldine Barnuevo, the Senior Manager for Environmental Strategies and Sustainability at General Motors. Thanks so much, Geraldine.
Thank you, Katie.